Welcome to another Toyota Celica video, my 1991 Toyota Celica GT, and in this video I'll be changing the fuel pump again. So I think it was actually the previous video where I changed the fuel pump, but the one I bought, it was the wrong size. So while it was basically a proof of concept, it proved that the original fuel pump was indeed the problem of the lack of power. It obviously wasn't the right one. So I eventually went onto eBay and bought this one, a Magneti Marelli, and there's the model of it. I've actually checked it is the correct size. Yeah, there's a part number. It cost me just over 30 quid on eBay. But I'll just show you. I've already opened it and checked it, so no, it's not an unboxing. So better put that down. So there's the pump. Now I've even checked it. It's basically identical. There you go. It's even got everything for the for like the filter sock. So it's basically identical dimensions. So what I'll do is I'll pull the fuel pump assembly out the Toyota, and I'll come back to you. I'll probably be in the shed, and we'll get this new pump fitted onto the assembly. So on the bench in the shed. So what I'll do first, I'll prepare this fuel pump. So I just need to take this filter sock off it. It's held in with this star washer, so it should be able to pry it out. I'll probably scan that bit of trim tool's not the best thing, so need a small screwdriver, which I should have somewhere to hand. Small flat bladed screwdriver. Let's look. I think I found one. So I just need to carefully pry this star washer off. Yeah, without damaging anything. But I think that's going to be easier said than done. Let's see if I can get underneath with a Stanley blade. Once I've got it started, we're good. Well, the trick is not to damage anything, because I need to get this out intact. There we go. Got started with the small flat bladed screwdriver. And just keep working it up. I think ideally I could do with 2 screwdrivers. See if I've got anything else to hand. I'll try this. There we go. My scraper should do the job. Oh, that could have ended badly. It went flying. Luckily it landed on my blue mat. Well, not blue mat, my blue towels that I'd laid down on my workbench, because the workbench is a bit dirty. My fuel system's cleanliness is essential. Again, just got to carefully prise it off. There we go. I've managed to liberate it. So there's our old pump. Now just pull the cap off. This is why cleanliness is essential. So just pull that off. That fits straight on. It's basically a direct replacement. Or is it? Oh, it's just slightly out. Ever so slightly out. Let's have a look. It should still fit on. Again, I don't want to do any damage. So So do really have to be careful. But yeah, it's slightly off. Ever so slightly off. But once it's on, definitely won't be going anywhere. Unfortunately I don't have a vice, so I can't just try knocking it in. Like I said, I've got to be really careful. Let's have a look. I think I've got it started. So I managed to get it started, but is it all the way in? No, it needs to go a bit further. So I managed to get the filter sock in, and like I said, this is pretty much a direct replacement for the original Toyota pump. So next thing to do is to get rid of this fuel pump, which wasn't much cop. So first things first, side cutters, get rid of that cable tie. And then we'll need to so what's next? To find out what the connections are for this fuel pump. I'm going to need to get the pliers and just liberate this bit of fuel hose. I'll need to take it off at this end and then work out which wires go where, and then put them back in the correct order. So the one that goes to here, that's the positive. So let's see what size is that. That's the trouble when you're dealing with small sizes. Let's see what sizes. So we know this one's positive that we're taking off first, and it's bigger than 6mm. So we'll see if that knot's an 8. No, it's not. It must be a 7. That's a 7. Oh, but it come off by hand. But when I fit this with this pump, I just had no end of trouble with it. Absolutely no end of trouble. It was knocking off the sender, you know, the sender unit. So, as I said, the one that's come off here, the one that's nearest to the out. Let's have a look. Yeah, the one that goes there, that's a positive, so I've got to remember that one and worry about the negative. So I'll get this negative one off. So just pull that off. There we go. That's that liberated. So that's, yeah, that one's the negative, and that one's the positive. So just move it out of the way. I think I'll drop the washer into sending unit. Right. So I'll worry about the sending unit later on. Get my rebuilt my new pump, so I know which is positive and which is which. Now I know this. I know what size that's 7mm. So just take these off. Keep them aside. So just remove that cover, and yeah, I'll just get these fitted. Get these electrical connections fitted first. And one's actually bigger than the other, so that'll help. Yeah, one's a 7 and one's an 8, I think. It just stops you from getting the wrong way around. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell there, the terminals, one's bigger than the other, so should make it impossible to get them confused. Get that started and get this other one started. I'm just grab my 1/4" ratchet and do the connections to this. So that was a 7, so the other one should be an 8. Okay, that's that done up. So, let's have a look. I've got this. I'll be struggling a bit here. Once I got this into the pipe. And this wire's in the way. Yeah, this is going to be fun, so you can watch me struggle for the next however many minutes. that wasn't too bad. Look, use the locking pliers, whatever you want to call them, all grips. That helped with that pipe. So it's an awkward job really. Right, so hopefully when I come to put this back in the car it should all just fit in. No problems, no worries. Should be all good. He says hopefully. So I might just skip this bit. So that is basically the fuel pump unit rebuilt. It should be easy getting into the car this time because of a wrong pump. This is your wrong pump. It was a bit longer and it certainly wasn't right for the car. So this one definitely the better pump, definitely the right pump for the car. So I'll put it back in the car and then we'll see how we get on. So with the fuel pump all installed, it's all buttoned up. Time for the moment of truth. Let's have a look, see if it will start up. There's definitely fuel in the tank. Oh, want it to go. No. No, just doesn't seem to want to. I mean, there's fuel in the tank, but is there enough? Because it's showing it's nearly empty. Right, I think what I'll do, I better put some fuel in because there was fuel, but it just might not be enough. So I'll come back to you when I got some more fuel in it. So I've just added 5 litres of Asda's finest E10. Let's see if that makes any difference. Oh, 1 litre. That's not happening, so we've gone from a replacement fuel pump to a crank no start. So got to diagnose this one. So I've had my power probe out. The connections are the black and white, that's the earth, and the blue and black is your live feed to the pump. So I've actually able to confirm that the pump is actually operating when it's got power applied to it, but why it's not running, that's going to be another thing. So I say that's a confirmed successful job. Your pump installed and working. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here. So hope you enjoyed this one. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.